As promised, I found a copy of the STAR formula sheet. I just did the one side because it has the information that we need to know. Here, down here are your 30, 60, 45, 45 formulas. And here is your Pythagorean theorem, midpoint, distance, slope, all those good stuff. So I have taken this picture right here for your 30, 60 triangles, and I've put it over here so that we can reference it. I've also written them down the way we did with words. Short leg times 2 equals hypotenuse. Short leg times square root of 3 equals long leg. I don't care which way you remember it. I just need you to remember how to do it. So in this picture, I just drew what was given. Okay, they gave me a triangle, a 30, 60, 90 triangle, and they gave me the short leg. So the short leg's across from the 60. Whatever the short leg is, the hypotenuse is that double. And the long leg is the short leg times the square root of 3. And most of the time, it is just that easy. I mean, that's the whole point of your 30, 60, 45, 45 formulas is they're short. It's a shortcut. They're trying to keep you from having to solve it using the Pythagorean theorem. And you're also able to work with less information because notice on this one, all we have is one side length. You can't do the Pythagorean theorem with just one side length. So this allows us to work with less information, but it only works with a few triangles. So this here we know that the hypotenuse is 10. Now remember 10 is equal to 2x. So here you could say 10 is equal to 2x because that's the side that they gave you. And then divide both sides by 2 and you get x, which is the short leg. X is 5. So if x is 5, then the long leg is the short leg, which is 5, times the square root of 3. I went back and got the information. Remember this equilateral triangle that makes up the hexagon? The side of the hexagon right here was 4, so that meant each one of those sides of that equilateral triangle were also 4. So when we put the altitude there, it cut it into 2 equal pieces. So this piece is 2 and this piece is 2. So that means, remember, this is the 60-degree angle over here. So this is the 60-degree angle, which means this angle up here is the 30 degrees. So the 2 is the short leg. We've already knew this. We found 2. We identified it was the short leg. So that means that the altitude right there, the height, is 2 square roots of 3. Why is it 2 square roots of 3? Explain how you found your answer. Well, everything I just said, and then I would say because the altitude is the long leg of a 30-60 triangle with a short leg of 2, it has to be 2 square roots of 3. And then the last one, of course, is they give me the 60-degree angle. And that means the 30-degree angle is down here. Across from the 30-degree angle is the short leg. I love it when they give me the short leg. Double it to get the hypotenuse, multiply it times the square root of 3 to get the long leg. And you are done.